Hey people, Wall here. Today I'll be talking about F1 23. F1 23 was a very enjoyable game because of the story mode alone. I felt like the game's other big part of the game, F1 World, was single-handedly sabotaged by its tech system, where you upgrade parts for your car. The system is integral to playing some things in F1 World, like when multiplayer events happen. The good. The story mode was amazing. I enjoyed it a lot. Loved it. The graphics was really good. I remember one cutscene. I couldn't tell if it was fake or not, but I'm sure it wasn't real. For that one shot in the cutscene, I think they did really good job on lighting and animation. The music was amazing. Who picked those songs? Anyways, there aren't enough tracks in the game, but the tracks were top tier. For some reason though, some tracks don't play in the menu, so I never got to hear them. I would always just get the same couple of songs. The menus were easy to navigate through. At first, all the menus were overwhelming for me. The game runs good. There's a lot of settings and options that you can turn on or off. It's a technical game where you have to drive safely but use your controls wisely. But there is a pay-to-win aspect to the game for the events from what I've seen, where your car parts and tech level can be better than other people's cars, so it throws actual skill for driving in the game out the window. In the recent Hungary event, I saw a tech level 855 lap me multiple times. The controls are very good. The flashback system is great. I would fall asleep to the game for being so boring to play that I would crash into the wall. How do I explain this? There's no music when you are actually playing the game. It's just driving sounds. When you've heard that over and over again for 14, 21, 25 plus laps, there is only so much that I can take. Mindlessly going around the same map for so many laps bores me so much because of repetition. The bad. The Game Pass. It takes forever to do. I spent like 5 days trying to finish it and I got up to level 43. The max is level 50. At 43, the max EXP is 3,900. EXP that you get in the game for 5 laps is 375. 5 laps can take 10 minutes to beat. Most game modes will force 14, 18, 21 plus lap matches. If 5 laps can take 10 minutes to beat, do the math on how long those long matches will take. Just wasted time doing the same maps over and over and over again. Like, you've done it so much already, and now you have to do it even more. Bottom line, you'd have to have no life to complete the Game Pass. Or this has to be the only game that you play. Buying the 50% XP boost is a must. The Game Pass also locks a lot of good stuff for your car, rightfully so, but the problem that I have is that, for a free player, it could take like 4 months to get enough Bitcoins to have enough to buy the Game Pass if you don't end up finishing it without the XP boost and free time. With the F1 game's lifespan of under 1 year and 10 months, until it gets delisted like the rest, EA forces you to buy into Bitcoins or you are going to have a really hard time playing the game. If you got the Champions Edition, you'll never have to spend money cause the Game Pass gives you the coins back if you complete 35 levels. I was repulsed from playing multiplayer because of the amount of laps to do and because I kept getting disconnected. So why should I play multiplayer? I did play ranked multiplayer and tried to give it a real chance. There is no tech level, which is good, but as you can imagine, it is filled with idiots. They leave the match before it even starts. They leave if they don't get a good placement. They hit people then leave. And they hit you on purpose if you are ahead of them and they can't overtake. And what sucks is that they only got a warning and my car was so damaged that I was forced to retire and leave the match. And what do I get for wasted time? No EXP. Absolutely nothing. I completed one ranked race and I got a measly 550 EXP for a 13-lap race, and I have no idea how the other people were way faster than me, to the point that I was being lapped by them. Another problem is the amount of times I was disconnected from playing multiplayer, and when I joined, my car felt like crap to drive. I didn't understand if it was because of the tech level system or the connection, but it just felt so weird to drive online most of the time. Because when you just play the F1 World Series mode, my car felt good to drive in. Like, does the game artificially make your car run worse if you are in a game with people whose tech level is higher than yours? The car parts system in the game is really bad. You get a ton of parts and it just increases the tech level number slightly each time. You just have to keep farming legendary parts, contracts, and getting unique parts. Unique parts you can also get in engineering where you can craft one but they can randomly appear each week. Unique parts can be upgraded indefinitely but the resources to upgrade increases the more you upgrade. But what I'm trying to say is that the parts really don't matter because you'll be getting rid of parts all the time except for unique parts. If you haven't completed a game pass, the pass gives you a ton of legendary parts that will always give you randomly generated parts that are around your level. Career mode was okay. I thought it was cool that in the F2 mode, there was an actual new map that I haven't seen before, and it was actually pretty cool to look at and drive in. Even though I liked it, I found the map to be very difficult to drive in. Career mode in general is a different type of game, with RPG elements and crafting, but it's just racing with no story. Another problem is the F1 World Series mode. In this mode it just keeps giving you maps that you've already played to death. Because you will need a tech level to compete in it normally, having the resources to get that high of a tech level will take a lot of time and resources, with the tech level requirement for each event that you could play increasing. From what I've seen, it will indefinitely increase where you'll reach a cap. Who wants to play the same maps with a higher tech level over and over again? Why? Once in a while it'll change with a new map or a supercar event, but that was it. It is pretty much required for you to be online to play the game. Everything in the F1 World mode is dependent on it, except for Grand Prix and time trials. F1 cars like Red Bull and Ferrari felt weird to drive in, sort of slimy or slippery. It turned pretty good and had good speed, but it was hard to get used to. AI would hit me but nothing bad would happen to them. But for me, I would pretty much always get a caution. And I would get a caution when they would hit me. How does that make any sense? The sticker compendium mode. I think it's slimy and rude to not just give player the stickers. Why make it even an option to get duplicates? Who the hell wants to read all that crap in the stickers? Like, it's commendable for the amount of stuff that you can read in the stickers, but who's really going to read all of that? And when you complete them, they don't even give you a lot of good resources or EXP. XP Boost has strange pricing and time to use it. They want you to buy the max amount 1000 coins for 1 day, 1700 for 3 days, and 2k coins for 7 days. Conclusion. The F1 World multiplayer portion of the game wants all of your life, but with so many games that you could be playing, I question the point of playing even longer. When you've seen all that the game has to offer, I guess you can play multiplayer after because it is uniquely technical when there's 14 plus laps. After I beat Breaking Point 2, I should have stopped playing the game, but I continued to try the other unique modes that were available. When I think back to playing this game, I really enjoyed it. Plus, it gave me good music. More content to come. Stay tuned.